Everyone, and welcome to this week's update. I hope this finds you well and that you have had a really nice half term and enjoyed the bank holidays. So it's been a really busy half term at school. The primary library is full steam ahead and hopefully that'll be ready by the time we return. And we're just about to start on all of the new play areas for the primary reception and year one and phase one all around school. So that's really exciting building work that's going to be happening from now until the summer. So hopefully, fingers crossed, by the summer we will have a completely new play area for the primary students. Again, that's a huge amount of investment into the school, as well as all of the other things that we've done internally, looking at a new secondary library for next year as well. We're looking at a food tech room in school, the purchase of the Ministry Defence building at the front of school. Again, over £2 million over the last few years has been invested in school infrastructure to get the school up to where it needs to be and to that real first class and high class learning environment that we want for your children, our students, to make sure that they've got the best possible resources available to them. There's also been a huge amount of revision going on for the Year 10s and Year 11s. Thank you to all staff and to the students involved with that. Some really good turnouts. It was really nice to see the students when I came in, working away and really focusing. And I know a lot has been going on at home. So thank you to all of the families who have been supporting us with that. Exams are still on for the next 3 weeks, up until the middle of June. It's a longer exam season this year because of COVID, and the students have been absolutely brilliant as a result of that. So thank you very much to everyone. As we get into a new term, it's really important that we continue this work on improving attendance. Thank you to all of the families supporting us. As you know, we have a large team supporting attendance, making sure that we've got phone calls, and our procedures are really simple. If we, when we take registers first thing in the morning, we check them to see who's in lesson. We then do a register reminder about half an hour later, and it's at that point that we then say, right, these are the children who are in school. So we then contact families and we do first day calling procedures for those families that we're worried about and those students who need extra support getting into school. And where necessary, we will do home visits as well. This is to make sure that everybody's in school, and that's where we need some support from yourselves, helping us to get your children out of bed, making sure that they are in school and learning. We have had some students who leave home and unfortunately don't get to school. They wander off. So again, making sure that we're chasing those students up. Your support with that is absolutely essential. Now, our attendance is getting better and better. We're still above national attendance, but it's not good enough for where we want to be. We want to be at 95–96% attendance at the moment, and at the moment we're not there. So we still need a lot of hard work from the students, from yourselves, to support us with that. We'll do what we can, but we've really got to push on and get those students into school. It's really important that we do that. 90% attendance is half a day a week out. 80% attendance is a day a week out. So you can see how much missing and learning time is missed. And there's a real link between attendance in school and academic outcomes. And it's no real surprise that the more students are in school, the better their outcomes are. And then there's another link with academic outcomes and with employment and with income, basically, average wage. Again, the higher children's grades, the better jobs they can go on to. And there's a real difference between the two. So it really is in everybody's interest to make sure we're boosting that achievement, that attendance, so that everybody gets the best crack of the whip. And we know that those students who are in school the most do the best, go on to be really successful. So we need your help with that and continue to push that at home. If you want any help from us, then please do contact phase leaders, contact the attendance team if you're struggling to get children motivated into school or struggling with that morning routine. I know it's a real pain, especially if you've got more than one children or multiple drop-offs. Then do please contact us. We are here to help and we're doing everything that we can. Finally from me, I just wanted to share a poem from Khadija Noor. Now, Khadija is one of our Year 8 students, and as you know, in school we talk about a voice to change the world. It's one of the key things that we do. It underpins everything. We want your children, our students, to go out, be confident, be articulate, be brilliant in who they are. You know what they can do in school, they're incredible, but going out there and making a difference, really changing, stamping their mark on the world is really important for us at the Halifax Academy. And we were fortunate enough that Khadija wrote a poem in one of her Year 8 voice lessons, and she read it to staff in school. We then got other people to hear it. It was read at the Interfaith, Multi-Faith event last year, and then the local council said, well, couldn't you come and speak with the We Are Calderdale council meeting? It's a big festival celebrating everything that is great about Calderdale. That happened last week, and here is Khadija in her own words, just talking about her story. Thank you very much, everyone, and I shall see you again next week. Take care, and well done, Khadija.
I'd like to invite Khadija, who is going to just say a few words about her story.
I come from mild summers and cold winters from West Yorkshire, Northern England, driving from sad and happy clouds, dancing all about. I come from 4 different trees, pink, green, orange, white, all alike. I am kind and polite, all right? I come from mosques and schools, all cool and full of jewels to use in life. I can say I can do anything in life because all I need is my brain and for me to give it pain. I come from a multicultural mix of sounds on the streets, engulfed with peace. I come from an ethnically diverse society, and me being Asian British, I have several tastes on my tongue. I come from humor, tradition, and good manners. Assalamu alaikum. I come from the crisp air coming in through open windows. I come from peace, a place where friendship is built every day. I come from the homemade side of roti salan, biryani shani, etc. The oiliness of takeouts, samosa, shose, roll, shol, salad, shad, indulgent desserts, iced coffee, which all revert to loyal takeouts at birthdays. I come from hybrid cars and rickshaws. I come from a kind, loving, traditional family with praising and amazing parents, 2 talented and gallant sisters, 3 intelligent, successful shields, inventive, curious, and furious brothers. I come from the incredible inspiration of my family circle and my choice to use my voice like Marcus Rashford, Malala Yousafzai, Greta Thunberg, but this all puts in work and then a smirk. I am confident, not shy. I am kind and polite, all right? I am from the vision of statues attached to the ground with directed poses to be remembered, not forgotten. I am from many industries which are linked and linked back to and reflected on. I am who I am. I come from shopping and enjoyment places at the Peace Hall, which is very tall, Shibden Park, full of sparks, Wainhouse Tower, superpower, Deanclough Mills, chilled and skilled, and the Shea, making way. All totally exquisite. I come from a delicate, pretty, comfortable, not insufferable room, full of dreams, desires, passions, and prayers, with a fragrant, pungent perfume that never vanishes its scent. I come from delightful donuts, cake, cookie dough, milkshakes, candy floss, and lots of other desserts arriving and still waiting for me at Dessert Island. I come from British movies and Asian dramas, 6 p.m. till 11 p.m., sometimes till 1 a.m., both Pakistani and English styles with smiles of contrast. I come from the hatred of all types of maths, just like SATs. I come from black and white uniforms, teachers and friends, place to be, reflection time, commander's house for illness, mask from studio window, because of this pivoting pandemic not leaving us to one side, just used to it, just normal, not abnormal or informal. I worry about why not bright someone else's day with lights, might, and excitement. I come from silence and patience. I dream for a day fulfilling my wishes and me with succession. I feel an angel's wings shadowing my good times with a lot of different lines and signs. I come from Fenton Road, crammed with brakes, squealing, grinding, and growling. But enough of the rooms, because when night comes and sounds fade and cease slowly and slowly. I hope it happens every day, where even going on the streets, there'll be peace and no police. I am kind and polite, all right? I am from hope. I am from a historic and stunning town. I am who I am because of everyone. I come from the Halifax Academy. I come from the homes of the hearts, minds, and connects. I am Khadija Noor. I come from Halifax. Thank you.
You need to publish that, Khadija. You really do. That was wonderful. Superb. What can you say? All I can say is I'm going to hand over to Mungo Shepherd to tell you a little bit about his story. And he has promised that he's not going to do his customary 35 minutes. Mungo, over to you.
Thank you. I've been on a few stages. I'm not sure I've ever heard a speech as good as that. That was incredible. Thank you.